Bismillah. Hello, Assalamu alaikum. Today I want to do a Jummah recap, same as last week. But the Khatib, Brother Khalil, today, he provided us with a wonderful reminder. And it's about the story, the most beautiful woman, most beautiful woman in the world. And it starts with a son who's explaining to his father, he says, "Finally, I have found the perfect woman for me, Dad. She's beautiful. She's this, she's that, she's this, she's that." And he's complimenting her a lot, saying good things about this woman. And the father, "Okay, son, bring this woman that you adore so much." So the son goes, gets the woman, and he obviously introduces them to the father. And the father, something comes over him, and he tells his son, "I'm sorry, son. This woman is not a match for you. She needs someone with experience. Someone with age, someone established who knows how to take care of a family. She needs me." The son is in shock. "Why would you say that, Dad?" And they argue, going back and forth. And during their argument, a policeman walks by and he hears them arguing. So he goes up and wants to investigate, see what's going on, because that's the responsibility for the police. If something is disturbance, they have to check to see what's going on. So he walks up and he asks them, "What's going on? Why are you two arguing?" So they explain that this woman, she's beautiful, she's this, she's that, she's this, she's that, and they can't decide who should have her. So policeman says, "Okay, bring this woman, let's see why you two are really arguing." So they go get the woman and they come back to the policeman. And the policeman looks over the woman and he wants her. So he tells the son and the father, he tells them, "This woman is not a match for either of you. She needs someone with authority, someone strong, someone confident. She needs me." So now the three of them are arguing. They can't decide who should have this woman. So they decide to go to a judge. So in the court, the judge is listening to their argument. And he's listening and doing, the judge thing. And then he decides, bring this woman that you three are so passionately arguing about. So the woman comes in, and the judge, he wants the woman. So he tells them three, "You three, none of you are a match for her. She needs someone of status, someone who's better than you three. She needs me." So now the four of them are arguing in court. That's just seriously arguing, carrying on back and forth. And then the woman finally speaks up. "You four are arguing all day about me. You all, I have an idea. I'm going to run, and you four have to chase me. And whoever catches me first, that's the person I will marry." So now they're ready. So the woman, she's young, she's strong, she's agile, so she takes off, and they're chasing her. But she's too much for them. She's very fast, and they can't catch up. So when they notice, when she gets some distance, so she starts to pull away from them, and then she jumps. Now these four don't know why they see her jump, so they just continue running. And then they fall. They fall into a ditch, and they can't escape. They can't. So the woman, she notices that no one's behind her. So she turns around and comes back to the ditch. And she explains to them, you all never could have caught me. I am dunya, which the Arabic word for the world, or the beautiful things in life right now. You all will never have caught me. I am dunya. So this is a very beautiful way of reminding us that this life that we have right now is supposed to be beautiful. It's supposed to be a test. It's supposed to be a distraction from the hereafter, after. And Allah tells us in the Quran, excuse me for a moment. Brother Khalil was so nice. He gave me a copy of his lecture. So I'm going to tell you one of the ayat from the lecture. And I don't want to say it wrong because these are the words of Allah. So you seriously don't want to be mistaken about that. In chapter 35 of the Quran, called Surah Fatir, verse 5, Allah says, O mankind, verily, the promise of Allah is true. Let not deceive. So let not this present life deceive you. And the chief deceiver, do not let him deceive you about Allah. And who is the chief deceiver? That's obviously the devil, or shaitan. In Arabic, the word is shaitan. Also, when it says, verily, the promise of Allah is true, that means that the resurrection for all people will happen, or the day of judgment, popularly called that. That means there's no doubt that will happen. So, backing up, trying to explain it again, in chapter 35, verse 5 of the Quran, it says, O mankind, verily, the promise of Allah is true, meaning the day of resurrection will happen. Let not this present life deceive you. And let not the chief deceiver deceive you about Allah. So it's very important for all of us to be careful not to focus only on this life. Because true, this life is what we can see. And people believe whatever they can see. They will chase things that they think they can touch or success. But really, the true and the best success is arriving to Jannah. And I want all of us to enter Jannah. So please, your goal, set it up to be Jannah. And do things that will help you Jannah. Not things like money, cars, houses, vacations to different places. True, those things are very, very nice and beautiful, like the woman from the story. But the best proof that you are successful, a successful person, is entering Jannah. I hope you all enjoyed it and learned something. If you liked it, if you learned something, please share. And Salam alaikum and bye.